Previously on Silversun.
The pressure in the chamber's dropping. My guess is there's some sort of a leak in the coolant apparatus.
The temperature in there is rising fast.
I've located the leak. It's in Sector 9.
Copy that. Beta team headed for Sector 9.
Rupture located.
Mind your eyes.
Situation under control.
This proves without a doubt that Pancha can preempt existing computer setup.
Seems like you make the existing computer pretty much redundant.
What, reanimate one of the new settlers?
I think it's a big risk.
It is. But if the new settlers are damaged and we have to abort, then there's still time to turn back and do something about it.
Who do we choose?
I've chosen Dr Flickadello.
The cryonics expert.
Degenhardt, as cryon supervisor, I want you to be in charge of pod selection procedure.
That's not Dr Flickadello. What are you doing, Degenhardt?
Pod selection confirmed.
Star Runner leaves on its 90-year journey to the new world. On board, an elite young crew and 550 settlers frozen in suspended animation.
I thought you would have needed my help to load it.
No.
Isn't that procedure?
I know how to run my department, Shang. You just worry about getting the pod to the sick bay.
Sure, Iceman. Whatever you say.
Careful with that.
These things really travel, huh?
There's a person in there, Shang. I'd hate to think what would happen to them if it tipped over.
Just relax. Dr. Shang's never lost a patient. Yet.
All vital signs are normal for this level of cryonic suspension.
Right, let's commence reanimation.
What level will this take him to?
I hope to bring him to level 6 and stabilise him there for some more tests.
And he won't regain consciousness until he reaches level 4.
That's right. Sheng, we need to prepare the environment for Dr Flickadello's reanimation.
Yeah, right with you, Doc. I've already done the research.
Really?
The doctor's favourite colour is blue. He likes the scent of pine needles and enjoys long walks in the bush. Oh, and he's obsessed with cryptic crosswords.
Well done.
What about personal items?
That could help him overcome his disorientation.
I've downloaded a copy of his favourite song.
Good. I think quiet and low light levels are more appropriate environment for this stage. Pod opening procedure. Engaged.
Dr. Flickadello sure has changed.
Clearly we have the wrong pod. Switching to emergency mode now.
Level 6 has already been reached.
We have to arrest her reanimation now.
Procedure halted.
Sheng, notify the commander. No one else.
Explain to me how this mix-up could have happened.
I don't know, Commander.
Did you enter the right code?
I used the code for Dr Flickadello that was supplied by the computer. Now, either they made a mistake back on Earth when they were assigning a code to each pod, or...
Or what?
Well, maybe there was a glitch in our retrieval system.
A computer error?
Yeah, so the system has just pulled the wrong pod out of storage.
More computer problems. That's the last thing we need.
I can recheck the pod inventory numbers against the new settler identity.
Good idea. We need to be sure of who we're carrying.
Got a match. Zandy Brockow, age 15. No health defects on file. She was put under on June 5th, 2050. She has friends but no family amongst the new settlers.
Right. We need to maintain Zandy at level 5. That way we can complete all the medical examinations we need to do without the shock of consciousness setting in.
Can we do that now that we've started reanimation?
I hope so. I don't want to traumatise the girl if we can avoid it.
We're going to need a lot more coolant, particularly if we're going to resuspend her here.
That's the plan. We'll need 4 more units from stores.
I'll call for assistance.
No, we can manage. The fewer people know about this, the better.
That makes 8-0.
What's the point of playing if you keep winning all the time?
You don't want me to pull my shots, do you?
I'm bored, Tane.
Play with your sister then.
He can't beat me either.
That is not true. I'm just tired. Anyway, pretty soon you'll have someone new to beat.
I don't think some old cryonics expert's gonna want to shoot cubes the moment he wakes up.
Well, you'd have to be pretty bored after being asleep all that time.
How long does it take to defrost someone anyway?
A reanimation takes between 72 and 75 minutes, depending on the size and body weight of the subject.
It's already been longer than that.
Maybe something's gone wrong.
It's a standard procedure. There's no reason to think that.
But maybe they've gone too far. I once left a tub of ice cream out of the freezer overnight. It just turned into foam.
Yeah, and guess what happened when he tried to refreeze it?
It turned into flat, hard foam.
Reanimating a human's a totally different process to melting ice cream.
Hey, Deegs. What's the story with the great defrost?
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing.
I'm not surprised.
If something's gone wrong, I want to know.
We'll be informed in due course.
Maybe you will, maybe you won't.
And what have you heard?
It's confidential.
The guy's foam, isn't he?
He's bluffing. Doesn't know anything.
All I know is that when the pod was opened, the wrong person was in it.
Shall I connect these to the pod?
Yep, be careful not to disturb the patient.
Oh! She's gone!
What?
How could this happen?
Level 5's quite light. Zandy's smaller body mass must have accelerated the reanimation process. She'll be scared and confused. We've got to find her.
Where do we start? Who are you? What are you trying to say? It's alright. She just collapsed.
Everything's okay. We're friends.
This can't be Dr Flickadello. Come on, Zandy. We need to get you back to sickbay. Heartbeat stabilised at 84. Have we landed?
Don't try to talk, Sandy. Save your energy.
What's it like?
What?
The new world. Our new planet. What's it look like?
Everything's going to be fine. How are you feeling?
I feel cold.
That'll pass. I need to ask you a few questions. What's the last thing you remember?
I remember saying goodbye on Earth. How is everyone else?
You'll be back with your friends soon.
When that poor girl stumbled in here, I almost lost the lot. Do you think she'll be alright?
She's in good hands. Your mother is the best.
I took the original daffodil stock from the seed bank and spliced in some lavender genes.
That's going to be one very fragrant flower.
I didn't do it for the scent. I did it for their hardiness.
That'll be a relief to Steve's allergies.
You see, all the other flowers that I've tried to grow have all been affected by fluctuations in our gravity generator. They usually fall apart within an hour of blooming.
I remember Tycho giving me a bunch of stems for my last birthday.
Hopefully he'll be able to give you a lovely bunch of yellow daffodils this year.
Can someone turn that music off? I hate that old rubbish.
Yeah, sorry, didn't have time to source your favourite piece.
I like trance metal and I like it loud.
You seem to be getting your energy back.
I still don't understand why I was taken out of suspension.
There was a system malfunction with the pods. We had to make sure that none of the cryons had been affected.
Why me?
Dr. Reese will explain that when she returns. Take it easy.
How can I? You've pulled me out of suspension, but you can't tell me why. Everything about this feels wrong. I want to go back. I want you to put me back under with my friends.
What's going on?
I want to be resuspended, now.
That's not possible, Zandy. Now that you've gone beyond level 5, you have to remain active so that we can complete more tests.
How long will that take?
Well, the sooner we can get you to the D room, the sooner your body will start functioning normally.
We all have to spend time under the artificial sunlight, so this has kind of become our hangout.
So this is what you do for fun?
Yeah. We have a lot of laughs here. It's a really great crew.
You can get food here too. It's a pretty good copy of fast food back on Earth.
I am hungry.
I don't know if this is the sort of food you should be eating just yet.
You sound like my mom.
Hi.
Zandy, this is Tane, Cinnamon and Tycho.
So, how does it feel to be walking around again?
Lousy, that's why I'm lying down.
Zandy is still recovering from suspension.
I can talk for myself, Mum.
What's it like being under?
Is it cold?
Yes.
Does it hurt?
Must feel weird. Do you dream?
Yeah, is there a feeling of time passing?
Are you bored? I know I would be.
You don't know anything.
Let's lay off the questions for a bit.
We were just interested.
Well, I'm not. I don't want to answer your stupid questions, and I don't want to talk to you.
Zandy.
What's her problem?
I think reanimation leaves you with a monster headache.
We've seen the monster part all right.
She'll be better tomorrow.
I don't think so. I think her brain's melted ice cream. I just don't understand it.
The perfume is delightful.
But they were meant to be deep yellow. I must have accidentally spliced in some pigment genes from the lavender.
This bloom looks like it should last. I'd say the experiment was a success.
But it's blue. I wanted to reproduce my favourites. Create a freak.
We can't always be looking back to Earth for our inspiration. This is a beautiful flower. Maybe electric blue daffodils will become all the rage in the new world.
I guess it is kind of wild.
I've isolated one of your favourite music tracks. Shall I play it? Just tell me if it's too loud.
Hi, I thought you might like a break.
Yeah, thanks. I'll go get some food paste for you. Back soon.
Cool music.
She doesn't like it.
That guarantees it's cool. You gotta love that beat.
Yeah.
They call me Degenhardt, but my friends call me Deegs.
I'm
Zandy. I know, I'm very pleased to meet you.
You are?
This place creeps me out. You feel like going for a walk? I mean, you've only been lying down for 2 years.
I don't think Little Miss Doctor would approve.
All the more reason to go.
So, what do you do on this ship for fun?
Play QB ball.
I hate tennis.
Team sports. Yeah, I know.
How do you know that?
You just look like someone that hates playing team sports.
What else do I look like?
Well, I'd say you're a bit of a rebel. Have problems with authority? Always think your way is the best way and can't stand waiting in line.
How can you tell all that?
I'm gifted. Am I right?
You're just gonna have to get to know me better to find out.
And this is my world.
That's all of them.
Yep, 549 new settlers. All on ice.
All my friends. Everyone just stacked in there. It's pretty creepy when you think about it.
You get used to it.
It must get pretty lonely down here.
I've got over 500 new settlers to talk to. So far, you're the only one that's talked back.
So here you are. Deeks is showing me around. You should be back in sickbay. What were you thinking bringing her here?
Hey, talk to me about that. I walked here.
You should be resting.
I'm rested enough.
You should be back
When I'm finished here, I'll go back.
All right.
Nice work.
Commander, we cross-checked my recollections with the data log on the hard drive and then referred all the numbers back to the original launch inventory.
In short, we left no stone unturned.
And?
Both procedural and cargo audit have cleared the computer system.
It was operator error at the pod room end.
Zandy Brockau's pod was correctly labelled. That pod number was selected.
Instead of Dr Flickadello's?
Affirmative.
Isn't there some sort of command check in place for that?
The computer will ask for confirmation of the selection before executing the request.
So Degenhardt would have had to have entered the incorrect pod number and confirmed it.
That's the only way it could have happened.
How does someone make a mistake like that?
I don't know. I've been feeling tired, but I don't think I could have made an error like that.
But you did. Twice.
I thought I was paying attention. But if the records show that that's what happened, then I'm the glitch.
Attention to detail is a minimum requirement for this crew.
I'm really sorry.
We were able to get the information that we needed from Zandy, but this lapse could have caused a far, far more serious situation.
It won't happen again.
Better not.
Zandy, this is a test of your hearing abilities. I need you to tell me when you can no longer hear the signal. Are you ready?
No.
Well, I suppose we can wait a few moments. It's a very simple test.
You're not telling me everything, are you?
These are routine tests. Nothing for you to worry about.
I'm not doing another thing until you tell me why I was selected.
There was an error in the pod selection process. We intended on reanimating a cryonics expert, but we've been able to do all the required testing on you.
So I'm a mistake.
Not really. Your good health has proven that all the cryons are unaffected.
I thought I would be waking up to a new life on the new world. But instead I'm here, on this creepy ship with people who can't be trusted to do their jobs right.
We have a responsibility to maintain the health of all the new settlers. That's what we're doing.
How do I know that? How do any of us?
It's natural for you to feel resentful. It's all part of the readjustment.
Hi. Just thought I'd drop by to welcome you back. Is this a good time? I'm Leonella, and this is a daffodil I grew in our lab. I thought it might make you feel better.
It's blue.
Maybe you should put it in a vase and come back later.
Okay, sure. I'll see you then.
What are you doing?
Checking your access log.
Did Cyriax send you to do it?
No.
Well, then leave it alone, okay? This is my area. I run it my own way.
You know that I'm aware of all computer activity.
Good for you.
The selection of Zandy Brokow, pod number 112.
It was a mistake, I know. Cyriax has already chewed me out, so just lay off.
It was no accident, Degenhardt.
What do you want about? I pressed the wrong number, okay?
Dr Flickadello's pod is number 242. The chances of mixing them up twice are less than 1 in 10 to the power of 6.
Well, how about that? I reckon it'll be a long time before it happens again.
That small probability and your unauthorised access of Zandy's file before selection suggests that you knew what you were doing all along.
That's what you say.
No, that's what the computer record indicates.
What are you going to do about it?
I don't know.
I've been looking for you.
I've been trying to keep out of the way. I needed some time to think.
What about?
I've got problems here. I don't really fit in.
I know the feeling.
Everything I do just seems to make things worse.
Same reason I wanted to go to the new world.
Must have been a big disappointment waking up here.
That's how I felt at first. But now, maybe this place isn't so bad.
Yes, it is.
Maybe we could make it better.
What's gotten into you?
Smell this.
Nice. So what?
It's so long since I smelled anything like that. It's kind of like getting a whiff of spring and life and everything, all in one.
I guess so.
When you're in suspension, you don't feel anything. And 2 years is a long time to go without that. So right here and now, I want to feel everything again.
Yeah, it does kind of make you feel better.
See? We understand each other.
I guess we do.
So, let's just ignore those other losers. We've got our lives to live.